So I think there are differing views within India about the nature of the China-Pakistan special relationship, whether it is one of one-way assistance, mutual planning, and joint strategy, and the real question becomes whether they would fight together in a war simultaneously and with either side reciprocating to help the other, potentially against an Indian adversary. So there's a lot of open questions about this, and I think there's still ongoing debates about it. That said, what it does with the uncertainty of that and the possibility, at least, is there that they could sort of fight simultaneously. First, it forces them to spread out their capabilities and divide them up between two very long borders and two different adversaries, and having to sort of structure their forces differently against them. One sort of a heavily ground-based infantry and mechanized force, and the other much more high-tech, involving missiles and air power and space-based ISR. So it sort of forces them to bifurcate their forces in a certain way. The last is that India's response to this kind of creates cascade effects. If it is going to balance China in a certain way, it triggers reactions in Pakistan, which thinks it might be used in an offensive manner against Pakistan for the pursuit of escalation dominance. And this becomes clear, for example, in their strategic force capabilities. So India's pursuit of things like missile defense or space-based, anti-satellite capabilities can be interpreted by Pakistan as efforts at pursuing counterforce, and a preemptive counterforce strategy, when India might think itself to only be pursuing something to offset or balance China. And so then it creates second-order effects that cause Pakistan to have to balance these Indian developments, which forces India to spread themselves either more thinly or have to develop sort of responses to that. So it creates sort of cycles of arms racing.